News this morning, police continue to investigate the deaths of Hollywood icon Rob Reiner and his wife inside their Brentwood home on Sunday. And there's still no suspect in the deadly mass shooting at Brown University as investigators plead with the public for information.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Caroline Mueller, here with you on this Tuesday, December 16th. The time is now 6 o'clock. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Desmel for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, I think I kept my coat on for probably the first half an hour I was here because our back dressing room does not get quite as warm as it does get in here in the studio.
Oh yeah, no, it's freezing in that room, unfortunately. But yes, the studio is nice and warm, and hopefully your house is too, which will help protect you for some of those colder temperatures as we're heading outside this morning. We're talking widespread upper 20s, low 30s. Some folks dealing with 32 right now in Hazard, but for the most part, you're just dealing with below freezing temperatures. Again, it's very cold this morning, thankfully better than yesterday, but as we head into the afternoon, expect warmer than average temperatures for some folks. I mean, you would expect 47 this time of year, but as you travel towards Williamsburg, Middlesboro, Monticello, and Manchester, we have a chance of hitting that 50-degree mark, and it'll stay nice and sunny all day long. That starts this morning, so it'll be relatively nice and pleasant come afternoon. Caroline.
Megan, thank you. There was a small fire at Harlan ARH yesterday. We understand it happened on the 5th floor of the hospital. Crews quickly put it out, and officials say they don't know what caused it. We are told no one was injured. In Adair County, it took 18 firefighters and nearly 3.5 hours to put out the flames at a home last week. According to the Columbia Adair County Fire Department, the home was deemed a loss. There was no injuries reported. Still no suspect in the deadly mass shooting at Brown University. Authorities are offering a $50,000 reward for information on the gunman, who police say entered a building at Brown University and fired off multiple rounds from a 9mm handgun Saturday afternoon. The FBI says it considers the person in that surveillance video to be armed and dangerous, but officials also say there's no immediate threat to people in Providence.
This is an effort to put handcuffs on somebody, and it takes a whole team to do that.
Rhode Island Hospital, where the injured victims are being treated, said Monday that 6 patients remain in critical stable condition. 1 is in critical condition and another is in stable condition. 1 patient has been discharged. 1 man was found guilty of murdering his wife. Brian Walsh was convicted of first-degree murder in the death of his wife, Anna Walsh. Anna disappeared nearly 3 years ago. The incident happened at a home in Massachusetts back on New Year's Day of 2023. Walsh was arrested 1 week later after investigators found a broken knife and blood in the basement of their home. Walsh is set to be sentenced Wednesday and faces a life sentence without the possibility of parole. In Hollywood, co-stars and fans alike are mourning Rob Reiner as authorities continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding the murder of the longtime director and his wife. Police have arrested his son for allegedly stabbing his parents at their LA home. Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
At Rob Reiner's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, fans left flowers Monday to honor a man at the center of American entertainment for decades.
I think Rob Reiner was a fantastic, talented storyteller and actor, and moreover, he was just a really, really kind, decent human being.
Reiner and his wife Michelle were found dead Sunday, stabbed multiple times in their home in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles. Their bodies were discovered by their daughter, who called 911. LAPD arrested Reiner's 32-year-old son, Nick.
Nick Reiner, a suspect in this case. He was subsequently booked for murder and is being held on $4 million bail.
Bail has since been revoked, and Nick Reiner is being held at this correctional facility. He has a history of substance abuse problems and stints in rehab, but appeared often with his dad, including recently at the September premiere of Spinal Tap 2. Reiner, who was known for his political activism, was also remembered in Washington.
Our prayers go out to the Reiner family, the survivors, and everybody who's affected by this.
But President Trump has drawn criticism for what he said after the news.
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned.
I think President Trump should have said nothing.
Former Presidents Obama and Clinton were among those who paid tribute to Reiner, with Clinton writing Reiner inspired and uplifted millions. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Reiner's wife was a photographer, and one of her earliest jobs was shooting a cover photo for Trump's book, The Art of the Deal. This week, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is highlighting its work to fight Lyme disease. The deer tick-borne disease infects and hurts the immune system of hundreds of thousands of people a year. A new website, hhs.gov/Lyme, launched Monday, giving Americans a fact sheet on Lyme disease. A doctor from the Surgeon General's office says spotlighting Lyme disease is important because it's spreading to more parts of the country.
It used to be concentrated in the Northeast. Now we have Mid-Atlantic. It's in even like states like North Florida. It's all the way Midwest. Unfortunately, it should be kept at the top of the differential diagnosis.
Most cases are caught early and treated with antibiotics, but up to 20% of cases have longer-term effects. Senator Rand Paul warns Senator Mitch McConnell of bringing devastation to a billion-dollar industry. Paul's remarks came as he toured a Louisville producer of seltzers and gummies containing THC derived from hemp. McConnell passed a ban on most hemp products, and it goes into effect in less than a year. Senator Paul says he doesn't think McConnell is well informed on hemp. Farmers are already being impacted, struggling to sell much of their 2025 harvest, and debating on taking a chance to plant the next crop in the spring.
But it is alarming that we have to get something done in the next couple of months to give farmers clarity, or there will be significant disruptions to this industry starting in February and March.
As Kentucky hemp producers and retailers work to avoid the business-killing ban, they are putting their hopes in national hemp regulations. Two senators from Oregon have already submitted a bill regulating packaging, THC levels in products, and age limits for customers. Kentucky marked a major milestone during the weekend with the opening of the Commonwealth's very first medical cannabis dispensary. The Post dispensary is located in Beaver Dam in Ohio County, about 30 miles from Owensboro. Folks from all across the state were lined up outside, hoping to get some of the first Kentucky-made medical cannabis products. Some patients have been waiting for this industry to come to the Commonwealth for years, and now it's finally a reality.
We're set up to be very streamlined, and it's going to be a very easy process for customers. They simply come in, they show us their identification, their medical card, we walk them through the ordering process.
Right now, more than 40 dispensaries currently own a license and are working to open throughout the state. The Floyd County Health Department has identified the first confirmed case of whooping cough this year. They say they are monitoring the situation closely to reduce the risk of further spread. Kentucky has reported the most cases of whooping cough since 2012, with 3 infant deaths.
And we're looking at nice and clear skies for your Tuesday, a trend that's going to continue all day long. There's the good news there. In fact, we're looking at mostly sunny to sunny skies up until that sun sets. We'll start to see some clouds picking up tonight, and then a mostly cloudy days in store for your Wednesday. Now, in terms of temperatures, though, that's going to be the main thing we're alerting you to this morning. Very cold still across the region, so make sure you're wearing your layers as you're heading out the door. And as you're heading into the afternoon, you may not need all of the layers, maybe just a sweater, as we're warming up into the upper 40s and low 50s. Definitely a dramatic improvement from what we've seen earlier this week. High temperatures for the day will be around that 4 o'clock time frame. Caroline.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Still to come, the Eastern Kentucky chair of the Public Service Commission discusses what they can and cannot do about utility companies trying to raise prices.